Assalamu alaikum and hello everybody. Today we will be starting our offline classes, and first of all I would like to welcome you all to our offline classes. 8th standard, you've just stepped into the high school. Times are so different. By now we were supposed to already complete 1 month of the school if the days were normal. But since this coronavirus and then there is a lockdown going on, we won't be able to take normal classes as usual, but we totally believe that learning should never stop. Therefore, we have planned to take classes offline and also help you online as much as possible. Let us try together to achieve how much ever we can in terms of education and the best learning practices. To start with, numbers are such an important part of our life. I don't think without numbers, our life would have been as easy as it is presently now. Imagine how it would be if you just go to a shop and tell, if numbers did not exist, give me rice, and then the shopkeeper would tell how much rice, and then you would not know how much rice because you don't know numbers. It is so convenient today to go and tell 5 kgs of rice, 1 liter of milk, 10 liters of oil. So 5, 1 and 10 becomes numbers, right? Or let us say you go to a shop to buy a piece of cloth, and then you tell, give me some meters of cloth, and then the shopkeeper tells how much meters of cloth, and you'll be like, just give me this much meters of cloth, and you won't understand how much to describe. Therefore, numbers play such an important role. And moreover, this just came to my mind. Our date of births, let us suppose 20th of June, and if I didn't have 20 and June as numbers, then how would I tell? When were you born? I was born on some day. Which day? I don't know, because I don't know numbers. So therefore numbers play a very, very important role, right? So without mathematics, life would have been much difficult than we can actually imagine. Our first chapter is also about the same thing. Our first chapter in 8th standard tells playing with numbers, right? Now, why the chapter's name is so interesting according to me is, this chapter will make you fall in love with mathematics. This chapter will make you discover different types of puzzles, different types of logical questions, different types of mind-storming questions, brainstorming questions that will help you to understand mathematics and love mathematics in a very different way. I hope I'll be able to give that much to you, and I hope you'll be able to understand so much. And I hope that these classes are going to help you in how much of a way possible that you can. So let me start this class by giving you a small homework already. Your homework for today will be that you'll be writing at least 10 different ways in which mathematics or numbers have helped you in your day-to-day life. I gave you a few examples. These are so helpful while we go and buy something and we really need to know numbers, or to calculate something, to add up things, to subtract things. There are a lot of examples. I want you to list out 10 unique examples on how mathematics has helped you exclusively in leading a better life, and how mathematics is helpful in a day-to-day life. So that's your assignment for today. Please find out 10 reasons, and after doing that, please forward it to me on WhatsApp. I'll see what interesting answers you all can get. Coming back to our first chapter, playing with numbers. Our first topic here will be to understand how to write numbers in 2 different forms. One, let us first say how numbers can be written. Numbers could be written either in decimal form. Second, numbers can be written in generalized form. What is decimal form? Example, decimal form also called as normal form. Okay, there's the other name for decimal form also called as normal form. When I write a number like 56, or when I write a number like 132, or 4642, all these types are called as decimal form. Numbers written in this form are called as decimal form or normal form. And if I write the same numbers in expanded form, then the numbers will be called as generalized form. But to understand this topic better, we will have to first learn about Indian place value chart, which you must have already learned in your previous classes. Now, starting with Indian place value chart, we always have units, then we have tens, then we have hundreds, then we have thousands, then we have 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs and crores. This is our Indian face value chart. We have to remember that every digit always starts with units, then basically one digit number will be units, then two digit number, there are two digits in tens, one digit, two digits, three digits in hundreds, four digits in thousands, five digits in 10,000s, six digits in lakhs, seven digits in 10 lakhs and eight digits in crores. This is what we have to remember first. Example, when I tell you a number like 56, this gets divided into two places. This becomes units and the second place becomes tens. If I give you a number like 123, this gets divided into three places. This becomes units, this becomes tens and this becomes 100. So in today's class we'll be learning that when we have decimal form, when we have numbers in decimal form, how do we convert that into generalized form? And once we learn this today, we'll have some questions as your homework, and in tomorrow's class we'll learn how to convert from generalized form to decimal form. Let us now quickly see few examples on how do I convert or how should we convert any given number in from decimal form to generalized form. So if the question is, write the following in generalized form. This is going to be exercise 1.1. This is our first mail, and I'll solve few questions first and then I want you to make sure that you learn it. So our first question, let us suppose is 39. Okay, so now 9 is in units place and 3 is in tens place. Now I'll be writing 3 as 3 into 10 because 3 into 10 is 30, and then I'll be adding it with units place, which is 9. Units means ones, 9 into 1. So 30 into 10 will give us 30. 3 tens are 30, plus 9 into 1 is 9, and 30 plus 9 is 39, which is the question, right? Let us understand one more question. Let us take one value like 52 again. 52. This is in units place and this is in tens place. So 5 is in tens place. Whichever number comes in tens place should be multiplied with 10. 5 into 10. Then we add that number with our units place. Units is 2 into, units also means ones. So 2 into 1. 5 into 10 is 50. 5 tens are 50. Plus 2 ones are 2. 50 plus 2 is 52, which is our resulting question. Right? So what we understand from this is, whenever we have a number in units place, we multiply that with 1. Whenever we have a number in tens place, we multiply that with 10. Similarly, if we have a number in hundreds place, we should multiply that with 100. If we have a number in thousands place, we should multiply that with 1000 and so on. Okay? So I want you to try. I'll do one more and then I'll give you some homework. Let us suppose I've got a number like 106. 6 is in units place, 0 in tens place, and 1 in hundreds place. Since 1 is in hundreds place, it should be multiplied with 100. So that becomes 1 into 100 plus 0 is in tens place, that will become 0 into 10 plus. And 6 is in units place, so that will become 6 into 1. So these numbers, the given questions are called as decimal form, and the answer that we are writing are called as generalized form. So if you have understood these three examples, I want you to solve the given now questions as homework and then tell me how to represent them in generalized form, and also send those answers to me on WhatsApp so that I can check whether you have understood or not. So these are your questions for homework: 359, 628, 3458, 9502 and 7000. These numbers are thousands place, like example 3 is in thousands place, so multiply it with 1000. Example 3 into 1000 plus 4 is in hundreds place, so it will become 4 into 100. 5 in tens place 5 into 10 and 8 in ones place 8 into 1. So it's okay to give wrong answers, but the most important part is that you try. So please try this homework and let me know what you have understood. We'll see how to convert generalized form to decimal form in tomorrow's class. That's all for today. Keep learning and thank you for watching this video.